But don't ask me difficult question. Don't ask me difficult question. Or not.
All right. So what I want to ask you is that this is our 5th year of marriage. This is our 5 years in marriage, yeah. And then it's the 6th year of being together. So I want to ask you, what do you think you learned about me this year that you did not know about me 2 years ago or 3 years ago? Just one thing that you think.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's actually a very good question.
Okay.
I used to think that I knew everything about you, or it took me just about 2 to 3 years to know everything about you. This is what I used to think until certain things and certain situations started cropping up. Okay. It taught me a lesson. The lesson it taught me is that there is too much in a human being or in a personality to completely understand within the space of 2 to 3 years.
Okay.
Because there are circumstances that will bring out certain response levels that will define a personality still. Yeah. Much more than it did in previous years. Okay. In order not to confuse you, to keep it simple, let me explain it.
Thank you.
Now, there are certain things about you that had a response in 2019, for example, that have a different response in 2023 or 2024.
E.g., give me one.
Let me give you a good example.
Okay.
You are a very stubborn girl. Okay, woman.
Okay, thank you.
Very stubborn woman.
Woman, yeah.
Extremely stubborn.
Very
stubborn. But now, I would normally see stubbornness as stubbornness, but with you, I learned that even stubbornness has classifications.
Okay.
It's in different types.
Okay.
And it has a source.
Okay.
Stubbornness, people are not just naturally stubborn. It's coming from somewhere.
Yeah.
Now, in 2019, there are certain times that we'll have a conversation about something. Yeah. You have an opinion about that thing, and I let it go.
Okay.
If you have an opinion about it, and you tell me, okay, this, I just let it go. I let the conversation go, and I don't go back to it.
Yes.
Now, what I learned within the last 2 years, per se, is that your stubbornness has a source that is connected to a mood.
Okay.
You understand?
Yes.
Now, if you're stubborn about something now, you might have a different opinion about it another time.
Okay.
Now, you are having a conversation. You say, okay, no, this thing, I don't want it. Then, I would forget the idea. But now, what I would do is wait. You don't want it, I wait. I wait for a mood where you're tickling me or when, has just happened. And your teeth is shining everywhere. And I bring that same thing. It surprises me when you just, okay, let's do it. And I'm looking at you like,
Yo, was it not what you
just had a strong opinion about it the other day. So it taught me something.
Yes.
When you're stubborn about something, it is connected to the mood you have at the time.
Yes.
You don't have flexibility in your mind at the time to process it.
Yes.
People like Ifeoma want to ask you for something.
Okay.
We even use them as expo.
Yeah.
Say it will say we they cooperate like that.
Yes.
If someone want to ask you something, for example,
okay,
he go ask you at a particular time. You go tell and say, see, don't ever tell me about this. See, the time when he ask you can even make him not get anything, even the things that you wanted to do for him at the time, you go make him not even get anyone.
I'm not going to do it again.
Exactly, but if you were talking to me first, and you're like, okay, I want to ask her for this, and I'm like, okay, no. Don't ask her now. If you ask her now, you lose that thing and lose every other thing before it. Wow. It's a mood thing. Yeah. And it doesn't mean a bad mood though.
Yes. I might be laughing, so I'm between
you might be in a good mood, but there is a certain mentality in your head at the time that is not ready to process something like that. I'll tell him, don't do it. Okay. But there is a certain time that he will ask. That time that he asks, you will do for him that thing and do more.
Do even more than what he
Yes. It's a good thing. You have an opinion about it that time. No. How can you want to buy a video game? Why? Why would you ever want to buy it? You change that for him. Forget it. And then you completely remove the conversation from the table. Yeah. But then he has at the time that, there's a certain mood. And then what will happen is, okay, you want a video? Okay, no. Let's wait for PS5 to come out.
PS6.
6. Yeah. Let's wait for 6 to come out. You're asking for 4. I don't want to give you 4. Let me give you 6. The new 6 that will come out. See, so that's the thing. Now, this is something I did not start to understand. And it's something that's always been there.
Yeah.
And it made me to understand that when everyone is stubborn, it has a source. There's a reason for that stubbornness. Sometimes they're just simply not open to certain new ideas or new possibilities. It needs something that someone or something or some situation that is more persuasive to make them understand it.
Oh, nice.
So that is something about you that I learned in the last 2 or 3 years.
2 or 3 years.
And there is more.
There's more. Okay, no, but I just want one.
No, you've given you one. And they also taught me that I will still learn more in the next 2, 3, 4, 5 years. Personality is too bogus, it's too big. You understand?
To just learn for
you to box it into a couple of years and say you don't learn and finish. No.
Me too. I have things I've learned about you too that was not there. Should I tell you? You want me to tell you?
Mommy, stop. You have started.